Do you know what the swivel seat is? Okay, so come into the middle. We'll talk about this for a second. We started a little late. You have to do that. Okay, and now let's see a swivel. Keep that weight down your right side. Right side closes towards the saddle. Left right rein, half hold. Good. Yeah. Did you feel how you were leaning this? Do a big circle here in the middle. Let's see your swivel. So even weight on both seat bones. So now you're still straight. Okay, and now you turn. Outside leg back and on. Yes. Keep your shoulders level. Yep, left shoulder comes back. That, by virtue of your left shoulder coming back, it automatically puts a little weight on your inside seat bone. A little weight, right? Not so much. Yeah, not so much that you lose that containment through the outside. There you go. And now go straight. Yeah. So now you come back to neutral. Good. And if he's leaning on you, give him a half halt. So you kind of close up the front. You slow the front down for a second, but you keep the hind legs moving. Good. And again, in your corner, swivel. Keeping that, yeah, containment through the outside of the horse. Good. Yeah, very good. Wow. That's a challenging situation for any horse right there. That was pretty darn good. Yeah. Well, he's a little bit more distracted by wanting to be up at the barn. Yep, keep that weight down your right side. Yep, and then after this corner, let's go across the diagonal. Don't lean, keep your shoulders level. Turn, yeah, turn from your hip. There you go. Nice. Good. Relax your shoulders down your back. Yes. And you'll see a half halt. So just brace for a moment. Yes, the leg keeps going. Good. So you can do lots of half halts. Half halt, soften. Half halt, soften. And now swivel to the right. There you go. And straight. Get his attention, yep, and swivel. Yes, and straight. Keep that weight down your right side. So it looks to me like you tend to put a little more weight down your left seat bone than to your right seat bone. So yeah, this direction you may need to pop your booty over a little bit to the right, so it's easier to keep that weight down your right seat bone, and you're not slipping off to the left because you're putting more weight on your left seat bone. Does that make sense? So you have to sort of push your hip down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Now you're straight. Good. And swivel. And I see this a lot with riders, and it doesn't seem to matter which handed we are, because I'm left-handed. I'm assuming you're right-handed. And most riders tend to put more weight on their left seat bone than on their right seat bone. My theory is this is because we mount from the left. Did I tell you about this last time? Okay. So when we're mounting from the left, look at me for a second. You're putting all your weight over here, and you're lifting this leg up, right? So this side is now stable. And this side is like floating up in no man's land. So we need to be as stable on our right side as we are on our left side. Because you know that to balance the horse, we need to be balanced. Did we do any turn on the forehands last time? Yeah. Okay, I think that's a good warm-up. Let's go into the middle and do a couple each direction. You can decide if you want to do a square or how you want to do it. Play with the fingers, move the bit in his mouth. Yeah, wow, good. Good, big cat. That was really nice. Very well done. Yeah, he's happily chewing on his bit. Very nice. Good, very well done. Very well done. Good boy. Yeah, maybe. Doing the turn on the forehands. It's so funny. One of the kids, I don't remember what she was doing, but getting Charlotte out of the stall or something, she goes, Charlotte saw me coming and she did a turn on the forehand. Good, little more flexion right so that you can half out your left rein. More flexion right. Yes, good. That was really good. So if he's not flexed right, you don't really have an outside rein. It's that inside flexion that dictates your outside rein. Yep. That one he did on his own, kind of, didn't he? Yeah. Let's go do the other way. Good boy, Jimmy. Good boy. Good. Now. Yeah, he's like, I know what she's going to ask. Horses are so generous. Yep, we threw you for a loop, Jimmy. Turn your shoulders a little bit. There you go. Now be careful with your spurt. Only use it when you need it. Use your leg first. Yep, you're spurring him. It's not that I don't want your leg on, I don't want your spur on, right? There's a difference between a leg aid and a spur. Do you see top riders going around spurring their horse every step? Yes. Is it correct? No. Yeah, okay, there. Then you can use a little tap with the spur if you need. Good. Super. Make sure you're keeping your shoulders level in that turn. Yeah, he's slow like a big diesel truck. Yep. Get in your half halt position. Don't let him pull you forward. Don't lean. Stay on your right seat bone. Stand on the right seat bone. Don't lean. Don't lean. Yep. There you go. So you're just like me, especially when you're going left, you have to remember to keep that right seat bone down. That's why he's drifting right. You feel it? Yeah. So you gotta contain him. That whole right seat bone, right thigh, right elbow to pelvis. That's all saying don't go past here. So right seat bone down. Yes, keep your shoulders level. And turn. Swivel. Think about your swivel. There you go. That was better. Good. Yes. Try not to lean left when you're using your left leg. Good, better. Okay, let him out of it. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. A little bit of a break. Yeah, definitely. Takes a lot to move that big body around. Do you think he's the size of a moose? Do you think moose are that big? Or are they bigger? You've never ridden a moose? Well, I think you're kind of close. Yeah. All right, let's change direction because we were going right is his easier side. It's also your easier side. So let's start going to the right. So if that makes sense to you, then it's easier for you to turn him to the right because you're already using your left side. So now just think about shifting your weight a little bit more into that right feet bone. There you go, flexing him right. A little bit off your right leg. Yeah, attention please, Jimmy. And swivel. That looks really good. How does that feel? Does he feel soft? Yeah, he looks good. So roll your shoulders back, hug your elbows in. You're going to be a little more braced in your midsection. That's where your half out comes from. Half out, half out. Every time you sit, half out, half out. As you rise, you soften. Half out, half out, half out. And swivel. Nice. Yep, there you're leaning off to the left. Stay a little bit, just a tiny bit more onto your right stirrup, right seat bone. Good, pretty. He's like, I'm pooped. Yep, then he's got energy again. Make him look right. And half up. Half up. Half up. Brace for your center. Lean your shoulders back. And if he's running through your half up, make him walk. That looks good. Keep him flexed right. Think about your tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Little half up. Yeah, slow the front end down and then close your leg on him so he engages that hind leg. There you go, and then soften and let him go. But keep him flexed right. Don't let him look at the barn. You got it. So get a little busier on your right side without him speeding up. Containing him on your left rein. Yeah, busy, busy, busy on the right rein. Good. Good. And swivel. And take his nose to the right with you. Open that right rein and half hop. Open that right rein, keep him flexed right, and half hop your left rein. Yeah, together with your position, with your body. So it's like from your center for a moment, you're like, not going with you. And then let him go forward again. Nice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep, so he gets a little quick on your straightaways. So keep the same tempo that you have in your corner on your short side where you're doing, it's like a half a 20-meter circle right here. And flexion right and half halt, good. Yeah, put a little more feeling down your right stirrup. Push your right hip to your right elbow. Good. And let's see a couple of series of half halts into a down transition. Half halt, half halt, half. Yeah, with your body. Lean forward and hold on the reins. I see that. It's easy for him to do that. We're going to do that down transition again? Okay. Yep, don't let him lean in. So right leg, left rein keeps him from leaning in. And that's you're not going to feel pressure on the right rein, but you can't let him hang on it. Good. So now your upper body comes back, like you're going to lean over his tail, half halt, half halt, half halt, and walk. Yeah. So it's not that you're just letting him walk, you're half halting him onto the hind end, and then he goes, oh, that's hard. And then you're like, okay, let's walk. That's your reward for loading the hind end. That's your reward, is a down transition. Okay, let's change ring. Yep. Really, it looks to me on the side of the barn is where he's actually more squirrely. Well, how so? Everything that he's doing is he's trying to go to the barn. So on this side he's falling in, on this side he's falling out. Every horse is a little bit barn sour like that. So you just have to adjust. Good, let's change rein on the next diagonal. Good, and think about your swivel. So keeping even weight on both seat bones. Good, swing the belly, swing the belly. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, with the inside of the calf. There you go. You don't need the spur with him. I didn't even have spurs on. Yep. Yeah. I just want you to, that's okay if you want to wear spurs on him, that's fine, but just want you to be aware of when you're using it, when you're not. Because it's also easy to get in the habit of, well, this horse never listens to the leg, so I'll just use a spur all the time. And that's a good way to make your horse more dull. All right, and swivel. Yep, don't lean. Yep, whenever you're ready. Yeah, now you can spur him a little bit. Yeah, a little bit, I said. Good, keep that weight, that security down your right side. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your right shoulder. Yeah, and half out your right rein, not your left rein. You're very strong on your left side. Good. Yeah, half out with your core, with your seat, like I showed you. Brace through the middle. Oh, now make him walk. Come on. Shorten up the rein. Keep more right rein. Make him look left. Yeah, he does want to be done. A couple more minutes, Jimmy. Yeah, shorten your reins in half halt. Don't let him get so crazy. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Oh boy. Right, now almost walk. Use your right rein. Almost walk, almost walk. Lean way back like a cowboy. Almost walk. Yep, and then soft. A little bit. Let him go a little bit. It's not that you're letting him totally go. Now turn, swivel, right thigh closes. Don't lean left. Oops. Okay. Walk. Look, Jimmy, for crying out loud. Do a circle down there at C. Yeah. Yep, don't let him drift out through the right side. Right, heavy right elbow, right seat bone down. Yep, use your right rein, not your left rein. There you go. Don't lean, you're leaning. You're really, really leaning. You'll see that on the video. Really, really leaning. And half fault, and walk. Half fault. Good, that was better. Half fault, yeah. Stay centered. You gotta half fault yourself. Yeah, squeeze everything in. Yep, don't lean left, you're already leaning. So relax your left shoulder down. There you go. Think about pushing your right rib cage into your right elbow. Yes, like that. Yes, right hand half halting towards your hip. Not too much over the neck. Just keep him straight in the neck. There you go. Push your right rib cage towards your right elbow and then turn. Yep, swing. So remember, if he's not turning, you can swing. That same swivel seat. Swivel. Yeah, from your center. Good. Yeah, keep him on the right rein. There you go. Okay, let's do another little TROT. Keep your right rein. Keep your right side. Yep, don't lean. Right rib cage to right elbow. Yeah, like that. Get his attention on you. See, that kind of stuff made Coyote lose his marbles. Don't click to him. This will be a better transition if you don't run him into it. Yeah. Right elbow. Yep, you're doing all the right things. Play with the right fingers. Okay, send some energy down your legs and trot. We'll just do one more little circle. He's really drifting out. Keep them straight on the neck. He does not like to go left, does he? Yeah, your right hand's going over the mane. Bring it back towards your hip. That's why he's drifting out. Go down your long side and then circle in the middle. Right elbow, and swivel, and swing, and swing, and swing. Keep the right rein, and swing, and swing. There you go. Keep the right rein, and swing. He's like, oh my gosh, I did a circle. Good, and load the hind end, half fault, and walk. Good, okay, good. Give him a big pat. Oh boy. gonna make you strong. You'll see the crookedness in the video, especially down there on the circle. You could really see when you, a couple times when you're really leaning. Uh-huh.
Like, which is probably the wrong thing to do.
The opposite of what you want to do. All right, let's see your stick the landing, everybody.